Here is an aspire to do assignment for math. It is called Sudoku. This is the first one that I'll be assigning to you guys to do if you get to the aspired to. I have given you guys a description of what a Sudoku is, and it is a logic-based combinational number placement puzzle. In classic Sudoku, the objective is to fill a 9 by 9 grid with digits so that each column, each row, and each of the 9 3 by 3 subgrids that compose the grid contain all of the digits 1 through 9. The puzzle setter provides partially completed grid which for a well-posed puzzle has a single solution. So here's your first one to challenge your brain. It will help you with problem-solving skills. And I will show you how to do them, how I like to do them. And then I have also modified this to help you get started. So let me erase my little mark that I just did. Now, what I have for you guys is the Sudoku. And if you notice, I have put the possible numbers in the little lines above the squares. So for example, in this box down here, notice I have numbers up above here. Those are all the possibilities that could come in that square. Now, if you look in here, and I'm going to do this in black. This one right here has a single number and it's a 6. That means a 6 has to go in that box. Now, here's what I like to tell my students when they're doing them is you go inside the box. So anywhere that you see a 6 up in that little box, I like to mark them out. And you got to be kind of careful about this. So I marked out the 6. So that's within the box. I also go across. So here's a 6 that can be marked out. Here's a 6 that can be marked out. And here's a 6 that can be marked out. And then I like to shoot myself up. So here's a 6, here's a 6, here's a 6, and here's a 6. Because no other box within this one right here, in where I place my 6, no other thing can be 6 because I have to have 1 through 9. In the row, no other one could be a 6 because I have to have 1 through 9. And going up, it has to be 1 through 6. Now, if I come over here to this box and you see there's a 1, and I'm going to highlight all the little numbers up above. So that is telling me that within this box, no other 1 can be a number 1. Now, notice there's no other 1s within. So now I go across and there's no other 1, and I go up and down and there's no other 1. So there's a 1 there, so I mark it out. So what I tell the kids is do all the single ladies, all right? So when I look around again, let me get my highlighter back, and I come over here, notice here's a single 6. So now I'm going to go back to my pencil, and this is a 6, which means this can't be a 6, this can't be a 6, this can't be a 6, this can't be a 6. I shoot up, no 6 there. I shoot, there's a 6. Shoot across, and there's a 6. So now, within this box, I have a 4, which means I go around and I mark out the 4s. I go across, mark out the 4s. I go up, and there's no other 4. Now, also within that same box, I have a single 9. So I do a 9. Mark out all the 9s within. And I do like to mark out the ones I did. 9, 9, and 9. Then I go across 9, 9, and I go up. And there's no 9s going up. Within this box here, notice I have a 7. So this can't be a 7. And I go across, no 7s, and I go up, no 7s. Now, if you look in that box we were just working in, there's no other numbers that are singles. So I'm going to go up here to this box. Notice I have a single 8 right here. So I'm going to put an 8, which means I can mark out 8s within. Notice I have 1 through 8 right here. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, that row is done. Now, I did 8 here. Look, here's an 8 I can mark off. Here's an 8 I can mark off. All the 8s are there, all the 8s are there and there. Same within that same box where I just placed that 8, here's a 2. So then I mark off all 2s within. Shoot up, no 2s. Shoot across, here's a 2. All right, so now I have a single 6. So within, across, and up and down. No other 6s. Now look, I have a 9. So no within, no across, no up and down. So now within that box, notice I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that box is now done. So I continue looking for single ladies. So moving to the center box, notice I have a single 8. So I mark it off, going across, going up and down, or within, up and down. All right. Staying within that box, notice I have a single 5. So I go within the box and across and up and down. Now what I'm left with here is a 6. Nothing within, nothing across, nothing up and down. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And in here, I have a 2. So I mark this one off. I go up and down. I have a 4. I go up. Whoop, there's a 4. There's a 4. And across, nothing. All right. So now this box is done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that one is done. Now, if I come over here, notice I have a 2. Go within, no 2s. Up and down, no other 2s. Look, here's an 8. Mark it off. Nothing going across. Notice how I'm getting more rows done. So here's an 8. And that's it. And then I have a 5. Up and down. And now that box is done and that row's done. You're going to continue until you have all 9 of these boxes filled in with the numbers 1 through 9, not repeating. All lines going up and down have to have 1 through 9. All rows going across have to have 1 through 9. It's a little challenging, but hopefully you will get the idea of this. Now remember, when you are done with this, go ahead and submit it to me through Canvas. Enjoy. If you are struggling at home, maybe see if your parents, brother, sister, aunt, and uncle, grandma, grandpa, anybody who likes to do kind of puzzles, I'm sure they could help you. So enjoy.